The new mode is finally coming to Dokkan Battle, and with it, possibly the first Saiyan Day LR. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. In today's video, we are breaking down the upcoming version 6.0 coming with the next maintenance next week and what that means for the upcoming Saiyan Day celebration. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and break all that down so you guys can prepare for some exciting time. So let's start by taking a look at the maintenance notice here. So on Monday, 3/16 at 4 p.m., we will be going into maintenance on Global Dokkan and JP as well. And when maintenance is over, we will be in version 6.0 of the game, and we know that this basically confirms that the new mode will be implemented at this point, as it is such a dramatic shift. This new mode, you won't be able to play the game unless you update it, right? So that kind of sort of soft confirms that we should be seeing the new mode here with version 6.0, which was further corroborated by the anniversary live stream where they talked about the next update bringing the new mode. This tells us a lot, right? Especially about the Saiyan Day celebration, right? Because by the 16th, we should already have started getting the hints for Saiyan Day, if not the outright reveal by then, being that there's probably going to be a lot of major information in this data download with this maintenance. They'll probably have revealed the Saiyan Day celebration by then. And this means a lot because the thing we know about the mode, right? If you guys remember from Truth's posts, as well as many others who attended the fan meetup, this new mode was centered around NAMEK SAGA. Granted, this was just a demo mode. They could very well change this when it is implemented on the 16th. But basically the way the mode worked is instead of your typical team, you have a party of 6 characters without a friend unit. Each character, you can group your characters up via individual leads, right? So you could have 2 groups with 2 separate leader skills within a team under 1 leader skill, which is really cool. You also traverse the map similar, Truth doesn't mention it, but several others did. The map is very similar to the map in Budokai 2, for those that have played that, or Dragon Ball Infinite World, or any of the other maps like that. It's and basically the way you traverse, as you traverse the map, you'll take on different bosses. And as you continue each fight, right, each fight gets progressively more difficult. You're allowed to change your rotations and your characters in between each fight. None of that is really relevant to the discussion we have, as when the new mode breaks down, we will give a full guide on how to play it. But what's important here is the theming of it, right? The fact that it was NAMEK SAGA, and the fact that the reward is a new customizable art for STR NAMEK Goku, which everybody who got to see it says it looks incredible. So being that they put the work into STR NAMEK Goku, I'm going to go ahead and say it's pretty safe to assume that they're not going to just throw away this demo mode, and this is probably what's coming on the 16th. If not coming on the 16th, it'll be in-game by the 16th and accessible by March 18th, which is Saiyan Day. So that tells us a lot. So we know the 16th, we get a version update, right? That version update brings this new mode centered around Saiyan Saga. Now, what does that tell us about Saiyan Day? Well, we have a few things we know. Because Saiyan Day, in the current data, right, there are a couple of things that are still missing in terms of the relevant IDs since the Bobity's Super Easy A, right? We are missing either, with the IDs, we are missing either 1 new LR or 1 new TUR. So this could mean, right, a new TUR with a transformation, right? That would also make it, basically what that means, right? When he says this, right? If we're missing, or actually, sorry, this is not, we are missing 1 new LR and 1 new TUR, or 2 new TURs and 1 Super Easy A is what these awakening steps could mean in the gaps in the IDs, right? So this means 2 things. Either Saiyan Day, either there's going to be another another LR coming soon, which it seems weird to have the LR ID in there. So this could mean Saiyan Day is an LR, or it could mean Saiyan Day is a dual Dokkan Fest, right? It would make sense for to introduce a new mode to bring a new LR into the mix, especially if we are going to do Saiyan Saga, right? Saiyan Saga is long overdue for a premium LR. We haven't had one since 2021, so it would make sense. But two TURs being a dual Dokkan Fest also makes sense. After all, right, the new Union Master Sage has Successors as a mission. Now, to be fair, Deborah is on Successors, and so it could mean very well that was this related to Deborah. But Frieza here is also on. Also on Successor, so it's possible we could see a dual Dokkan Fest here with a Goku versus Frieza. That would be a little strange, I think, for Saiyan Day, especially being that it is a half celebration, but they've done crazier things before. I definitely do lean more to the side of the LR, though, being for Saiyan Day. That would probably be the best way to bring forth the new mode with a new LR. These IDs could mean nothing, and it could just be a new TUR, right? And it could just be the new the TUR IDs for the next 2 TURs, or free-to-play TUR that's coming with Saiyan Day, right? There's a lot this could mean, but we're going to hope that it means that Saiyan Day will be an LR, because if they do revisit NAMEK, I do want it to be as premium as it can get, even if it is only the Saiyan Day celebration. Now, I do want to throw out here before I close out with this that there is one other possibility aside from it being NAMEK. Like I said, the NAMEK theming could simply be the result of the demo, and we could see something else, right? See, after all, our most recent Super Battle Road introduces Saiyan Saga as the Super Battle Road stage. Union Master also being successors. Also could mean, right, a Saiyan Saga type deal, especially if it ends up, if it's like a Saiyan Saga, right, Vegeta or something, right? Dokkan likes to do Vegetas for Saiyan Day, so that's also a very strong possibility. He could be an LR, he could be a TUR, but this could also be a strong possibility to coincide with those new stages. There's a lot they could do, right? If there's a super easy A, right? It doesn't clear, right? Because Super Easy A's have the same ID awakening IDs as TURs. It doesn't matter if it's an LR or TUR. So this could very well be this here, right? And what we are seeing, we could see a new TUR Vegeta from Saiyan Saga. We could see the Super Easy A for this guy because they're liking to throw Super Easy A's out. And then we could also see the Easy A's for these free-to-play units here as well as the Gohan and Piccolo. They are now in range for Easy A, along with this guy, and of course, where is he at? Raditz. That also in line for an Easy A. So, I mean, there's a lot they could do with the Saiyan Saga celebration. There's not a whole lot they can do for a NAMEK Saga celebration without pulling into other like Super Saiyans or Successors or something for Frieza Wicked Bloodline. They could make it big, right? They could go Wicked Bloodline and then just do, let's actually just go here. This will be a quick way to get to it, right? Inhuman Deeds, and then let's go you, and then let's go Wicked Bloodline here, right? So they could go big here, and they could Easy A, LR Cooler, and Birdku as part of this celebration, right? If they did go the NAMEK Saga route, because that's pretty much the only thing we could have for NAMEK, really, outside of Super Easy A's, because the category is pretty much done. We've Easy A'd everything aside from these two. There's nothing left. So that's pretty much the only option. Oh, and I guess this guy too. So they would have to do something if they decide to do NAMEK for this celebration, reaching into other categories, possibly Super Saiyans or Wicked Bloodline with Birdku and the Cooler. So Yeah, I still think that this is the likely case. I don't think they're going to throw out this new mode, this demo mode. I think there's a very good reason they used it and showed STR Namek Goku. So we'll leave it at that. Guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, how excited are you at the possibility of 1, Namek Saga for Saiyan Day, and 2, a possible LR. Could be, it'll be interesting to see whether they do a carnival or a Dokkan Fest here, but I'm curious to see what you guys would think about that possibility in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.